racing I've ever seen that young man do. But once again, there's something wrong with that beautiful engine that they've built up. He thinks that it just started losing power halfway round, and that was the end of his days. So hard luck. But we still have a PSP boat and Sam Newdick sitting out there, so they'll be happy with that.
Thanks very much, Wiggy. Good work, Cobber. Looks like we're moving into the Superboat category now.
Oh, yeah, the Methanex, methanol sucking Superboats, of course. Methanex making stuff go fast.
See all these big boys coming down now.
All right, do we set with the timing up there for Superboats? We're good to go? Yep. This is the Taranaki hardcore boat of Layton and Kelly Manel. They've been the slowest qualifiers here into the top 8. They want to do better than that. Taranaki, if you've got a screamer or yell in you, make sure you get it inside that engine and give them the power and yells that they need. Come on, Taranaki!
All right, Layton Shrek Manel off the line now. Is he going to post a decent time? Because as Wiggy said, he qualified slowest. He has been on the ragged edge in the latter part of the lap, like we have not seen Layton Manel put together a fully smooth run at all throughout the course of today. He's the man who designed and built the track here for the Naki 500, and well, he's doing a lot of easing on, certainly not using the full capacity of horsepower that is available to him in any way, shape or form.
No, and he's just going to come around now and just get that boat over the finish line and post the time. But yeah, at least they were finishing there and they've laid down a time of 40.876. I'd imagine that they won't be overly pleased, but of course anything can happen when we get down to the top 8. But it is a little bit strange. We're so used to seeing Layton being really nice and smooth on the water.
Yeah, that's right. Just don't seem to have this boat set up for these tricky track conditions here. So although he has had a fair bit on his mind, he's managed to put this entire facility together with a lot of help, let's be honest, in the last 4 months. So that's a massive ask and great credit to them. So in circumstances like that, you don't always expect the promoter to do
Fair
well.
enough too, yeah.
That's right. So, all right, Aaron Hanson and Julianne Shanks, going out on the water now. Now, the last time we saw Aaron out on the track in the early qualifying rounds, in qualifying round 3 and 4, he was all over the place. In our top 12, he really just took it easy, smoothed out his driving, progressed into the top 8. Now he's dialing it up a little bit, but he's still not going that animalistic aggression that we saw from him earlier in the day.
No, and he's definitely tried to, he's gone the wrong way too, KV.
Oh no.
Oh no. Up a bit here, so Rusty made a navigational error. Now they're getting themselves back on the right track again.
All right,
now,
so
that's going to cost
look,
them some serious time as they get over the line. Just
all
get
right,
a time,
that is a
46.
time of 46.042. That's well off the mark, and they will be kicking themselves.
Because I think, we really applauded their tactics last time around, and they did, it snuck them into the top 8, and then, unfortunately, just navigational error has stuffed things up for this round.
Oh, yeah, caused a lot of problem. Now it is Dave Simmons and John Very coming out the boat. Here's the blue flame, and it certainly flamed out earlier in the day when it was upside down on the track. It's now they're coming under starters' orders. You can see John Very's hand up there saying, righto, bang. Oh, no, they've got their hand up, so obviously some issue with the weed into the jet unit. And once all of the weed and the grass starts getting kicked up a little bit, you can see what's going on. Oh, just Dave Simmons just throws the handbrake on, or the reverse bucket there. I thought he was going to end up in the back of Aaron Hanson there for a little while. But they seem to have cleared that jet unit, now coming back under starters' orders. And John Very got the hand back up again now. Bits of paper flicking around the commentary everywhere. These guys just been tickling away at it. And, of course, getting themselves on the P2 on the podium less than a month ago is the best result they've ever had. And they're really starting to work very well indeed towards making it all work so very, very nicely. And, look, Dave Simmons just taking it a little bit easier there. The hull is a stinger. It is a 6.2 litre LSA engine producing a mere 850 horsepower, which is well down on some of what these unlimited superboats and their horsepower does. But yeah, look, oh, he got wide. You can see. Oh, wow, that was quite close in a time there at 38.273. Dave Simmons got wide out of there. You saw the grass coming out of the jet unit.
Okay, down here with Aaron Hanson, and Aaron and his navigator have been having a bit of an argument through the helmets there. Aaron, what are you doing out there?
I've struggled all day, and the boat was just hauling then, and the corner came up so quick. But we're having fun. It's great. Awesome track, Lake, Kels. Excellent stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about send them home? Rusty one. Give him a big round of applause. Aaron Hanson.
All right, Graham Hill on track now. Liquid Gold, Nissan Twin Turbo.
Love the Nissan, a twin turbo, and I'm really hoping that Graham can put through a really solid run. I like it when the Liquid Gold machine just keeps going deeper and deeper into the competition. So far, he is looking better than really he has all day. Let's see how he gets around the hairpin. Not too shabby. Pushing through there, just leaping his way around the course from time to time. So much power in this machine. We're talking 1,000 horsepower. Come on, Graham, keep round the corner. He's just flicking it around there too. Over he goes. It's going to be a 36.344. So a good time there from Graham Hill.
Yeah, that was a ripping run. I tell you, he looked a little bit hesitant towards the back part of that run, just sort of nearly second-guessed himself, but got away with it. Now, if you sort of hear a bit of an engine noise, ladies and gentlemen, it just might be the Mina machine. Yep, I think it is.
We're talking
440 cubic inches of supercharged Fury.
1,500 plus horsepower, and look at it. If this doesn't get you going, nothing will. Richard Murray getting set to absolutely pin it. Go on, Richard. And he is off the Mina machine. Let's see how he gets it done. He started very well indeed, throwing it down, just taking a little bit off so he can get around that corner, and he's got around there very, very nicely. This is tight through this part of the track, around the Suzuki hairpin, and through there again. Richard Murray looking at the business so far. Let's see how much that Mina machine hops around. Not too much. He's buttoned off and flung it around. Few more pitch it. Go, Richard. Go, boy.
You!
Richard, 36.534. 36.534. Great run from Richard Murray.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I wish that you could see Julia Murray, Richard's wife, up here in the commentary tower. Her legs were moving so fast, I thought she almost could have run to Auckland.
I could see the truck jumping up and down from down here. It's incredible. But what runs these guys are putting up.
Oh,
okay?
it is amazing. If the truck's rocking, don't bother knocking.
We're looking at Dave Hopkins out here now in boat number 67. Hoppy off the line and away he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, he had a time of 36.886 in the last round. If he wants to get into the top 5, he's going to have to get better than that, this one.
Like he is pretty close to the bank there before he's coming down to the hairpin, but he'll just tell you that he judged it to absolute precision. He's wide around the hairpin, but it didn't really seem to cost him any time at all. So a few interesting lines taken so far by Hoppy, but it seems to be working out okay for him. A lot of these superboat drivers choosing just to button off around that part. Fair enough too. He's gone for a really good run here. Another 36. We're at 36.722. So things well and truly heating up in the superboat category now.
Oh, gee, I tell you what, it was a bit deceiving. In the top 12, they were just not showing any of their true performance. Now in the top 8, it is the real business end of the day. And, yeah, these guys starting to really lay it down at the moment. And we got 36.722 from Hoppy, a 36.534. And quicker so far from Richard Murray was a 36.534. And Graham Hill, currently the quickest with a 36.344. So, wow. And we've still got Glenn Head now on the ramp at the moment. Peter Cowie coming down as well, and they'll be the last two Superboats to run into the top 8. From there, we're going to find out where the top 5 is. So, Wiki.
Yeah, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's been a two-horse race here a little bit today. Glenn Head and Peter Cowie banging it up together in the 35s. But Peter Cowie had such a good run in the last round that he got himself 0.8 of a second quicker than Glenn Head's boat. So this is a real pressure cooker here. But don't forget, one wrong move out there and we're going to see guys going home early. We're only going to look at running a top 5 shortly, so these guys are going to try and get themselves into the finals. And it's Glenn Head's turn right now. 35.824, he needs to be better than that.
Yeah, have a look at how high up on the steering column, or how high the steering wheel is up out of that boat, out of the dashboard. Don't see a lot of boats like that as he retards it and then just spools up the turbos and then unleashes the turbos. This is a 400 cubic inch HRE engine, the twin turbo. It is a Sprint Tech hull. These guys are your current reigning world champions. And Glenn Head was a little bit rough last time out, looking a lot smoother this time, but not quite the pace we saw last time. However, smooth is fast, so don't be deceived.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, he's just taken a bit of a bite into the water there. A couple more, so he's kind of struggled initially just to get around that final part of the track, which may cost him, but he's still going to lock in a 35.632.
That is just
lightning.
Dynamite.
And you can see that he had a few issues getting around that final part of the track. If he can iron those out, mate, we're going to get into 34, no problems.
Yeah, no doubt. It is really not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about dancing in the rain, and they've got their dancing shoes on.
Now we go down to Peter Curry, Sharma Putaranui, the team from Canterbury. They had the quickest time in the last round of 35.071. They're quicker than Glenn Head was in this just last run, so all they need to do is stay consistent and keep going. Peter Curry reckons he's got a little bit more juice in the tank. He thinks if he can just smooth it up a little bit more, he'll get down into that 34s. Is now the time to find it? I think so, KV.
Well, look, Peter Cowie, you don't become a howling success by just howling, and he's got the runs on the board. And, wow, this boat, he's the only man to go nearly to the 34 seconds. So what's he going to do this time out? This boat, 572 cubic inch small block. It is a massive small block. So Peter Cowie really unleashing it at the moment. I think he's trying to put pressure on the young man on the scene, Glenn Head. He's saying, I'm the old man. I'm going to show you, young fella. And at the moment, it is between the pair of them, you would suggest. However, there is still plenty more to go. Peter Cowie now into the final lap around Alton. Now down the outside, all went wide again. He's using everything. 34.507.
Unbelievable.
Well, he said he could do it. I thought he would, and he could, and he should, but there you go.
And he did. Wow, that is blistering.
He didn't just do it as well, he absolutely destroyed it.